We've got all the best moments from Super Bowl 50.
Yes, we do. And was Lamar Odom hiking with Kim and Khloe?
And guess who's going to be opening the Grammys this year?
All that and a whole lot more on today's rundown. Did you guys see Justin Bieber playing Duck Duck Goose in the park?
Duck Duck Goose. I loved it. But first, we're going to get to that.
Yeah.
But we're going to start this thing off with some Beyonce. Danielle and I barely made it in today because we celebrated hardcore for Super Bowl 50. We're going to run down some of the highlights. Some of the highlights for me was eating puppy chow for the first time ever.
You had puppy chow?
For the first time ever.
Oh, it's the best.
I drank a lot of beer and I screamed a lot at the television because I'm a Panthers fan, and of course the Panthers lost, the Broncos won.
I'm sorry.
But let's break down some of the happier moments from the Super Bowl. Starting off with Lady Gaga, who opened the show singing the Star-Spangled Banner. And in my mind, when I heard that she was performing, I was like, she's going to slay this.
Yeah.
She is vocally trained. She's amazing. But I wasn't prepared for how amazing she was. Got chills. I cried my eyes out. I always cry at the Super Bowl, but usually at the end because it's such a happy thing. I just celebrate with the winners. But I cried during the national anthem. It was so good. And she looked very unrecognizable at first with all the makeup and the outfit, very Hunger Games. But I thought she nailed it. Okay, let's fast forward to from the first 2 quarters of the game to halftime. Halftime show. Something we've been anticipating for weeks and weeks now. Coldplay opened. We knew they were going to be opening the show. They sang a couple of their songs, Viva La Vida, Paradise, and Adventure of a Lifetime, very Alice in Wonderland inspired, very pretty. And then Bruno Mars took the stage, which was kind of shocking for some of us, at least in my little watch party. Mark Ronson kicked off the Bruno Mars section by spinning a little Uptown Funk, which was very 2014 of them.
You didn't like it?
I was like, oh, Bruno Mars just did the Super Bowl a couple of years ago. Uptown Funk is like old at this point.
Yeah, but I kind of thought that he brought the heat. He brought the energy. Like as soon as he came on stage, I was like, all right, I can get into this now.
Yeah, but I was like, Beyonce doesn't need to have Bruno Mars and Coldplay share the spotlight with her. I mean, I could kind of see Coldplay and Beyonce doing something together, but the three of them, it was kind of a weird trio. I don't know. Everybody in our watch party was really over it and not excited.
There's a really funny meme that was like when you're trying to fit in and Chris Martin's right behind Beyonce and Bruno, like peeking in.
Hashtag thirsty, that one. But Beyonce hit the field like a boss the moment that everybody was waiting for. And she performed her new song, Formation. So there were pyrotechnics, insane dance breaks, then B and Bruno broke out into a dance battle together, complete with a standoff before, like you said, Coldplay jumped in, third wheel in. But Coldplay did a really cool tribute to a lot of past Super Bowl performances while singing Clocks there at the end, showed footage from past shows of James Brown, Katy Perry, Stevie Wonder, Whitney Houston, Star-Spangled Banner. It was all very touching to me, but what were your thoughts on the halftime show as a whole?
Well, if you notice something about that montage, Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson were missing, which I thought was very interesting. I actually really liked the halftime show. I think that it was patriotic and uplifting. I love Beyonce's song and her music video. I didn't love her performance at the Super Bowl.
Well, she performed at the Super Bowl several years ago, and that performance is my favorite Super Bowl performance ever.
It was so good.
And I feel like if you're gonna come back to the Super Bowl, you need to come back bigger and better than you were the first time.
Yep.
And I just felt like it was as good as the first time, but not as great.
Yep.
I feel like the other artists watered her down. I hate to say it.
That's interesting.
I love them all on their own, but together it didn't work for me. But did you guys see Beyonce almost fall during that performance?
Oh, but look at those heels. I don't blame her.
And she came back like no big deal. That's why I love
She did like
Beyonce.
a drop, an extra drop.
It was a little extra piece of choreography for our viewing pleasure. I read something online that said Beyonce didn't almost fall. That fall almost Beyonce'd. And I was
awesome.
like, definitely. And after that, it got even better, if you can imagine. Beyonce announced a Formation World Tour. This is not a drill, it's happening. Tickets go on sale February 16th with pre-sale starting February 9th, which probably means, you guys, we're gonna get a new album soon. I don't know any details about that just yet, but that's where I'm putting my money, on a new album.
Too.
But really quick, I have to mention Taraji P Henson stole the show of the night because she was at the Super Bowl. She Instagrammed this photo with the caption, "Yas! Hashtag Maroon 5 is life to me. Hashtag Super Bowl 50. Happy camper am I." It wasn't Maroon 5, it was Coldplay. And
they're both good bands.
they're similar, kind of. She deleted the tweet and then tweeted out that she LMFAO'd. But that was hilarious to me.
Justin Bieber played Duck Duck Goose with his friends in the park, and his rumored girlfriend Hailey Baldwin was there. And all of this is so weird, but let's get into it. Justin and his squad, including his rumored girlfriend Hailey, partook in some pre-Super Bowl activities. You know, just before he took the stage later that night at the Maxim Super Bowl Bash with A$AP Rocky, he played a game of Duck Duck Goose. The group Instagrammed photos of their Fort Mason Park playdate in San Francisco on Saturday, including this one Justin captured of the whole squad, writing, "She lovin' the crew," and he captioned another photo flaunting his abs, pairing it with a deep, inspiring message saying "Life is like a box of chocolates, Forrest Gump stuff." And the group took their bonding to a whole new level after an onlooker captured Justin and his pals playing a riveting game of Duck Duck Goose. Well, nothing says bonding like Duck Duck Goose. Don't kindergartners play that?
That or adults who've had a couple of drinks.
I didn't even think about that. You're so smart.
I think you and I should, I don't know you well enough because we've never played Duck Duck Goose. I wonder if our friendship would grow even stronger if we did this
wonder.
together.
Although if you've had a few drinks, do you fall when you play Duck Duck Goose?
It's true. It's kind of dangerous,
It
actually.
is. You
I
go
would
in
imagine.
circles.
Yeah, maybe not. And I'm also not a fast runner, although I do only run when people chase me, so maybe I'd be better at it than I think it would be. Well, Kim Kardashian and Khloe Kardashian, they were celebrating more than just the Super Bowl this weekend. They were celebrating Super Soul Sunday alongside Lamar Odom. The girls went on a hike on Sunday and brought Lamar with them, surprisingly. And TMZ is reporting that this is the very first time Lamar has been outside to exercise since, of course, his near-death experience at that brothel several months ago. And a source told them that not only did Lamar make it all the way through the hike, he also did so without any problems. Now, you guys know that Kim moved Lamar into a house that's close to her so that she could keep an eye out on him and help him with his rehabilitation. And Kim and Khloe teased that Lamar was there, although they didn't show any photos or video of his face, which I think is out of respect for him. But they wanted their fans to know that Lamar is doing well. He's back on his feet, literally. He's hiking, he's out and about. I'm really excited about this. You know, say what you will about the Kardashians, there are plenty of negative things you could say about them and what they do, but the fact that Khloe is, you know, Lamar did Khloe wrong, and she's still honoring him and supporting him and being there for him and helping him. That is pretty incredible, and I think that says a lot about who they really are, beyond the reality show, beyond the contouring, beyond the, oh my gosh. Inside of them, they have great hearts. And I mean, I've always been a big fan of Khloe. She's always been my favorite. But after seeing Kim and Khloe do this for Lamar, it's like a whole other level of respect for them that I have.
Taylor Swift is set to perform at the 58th Grammys on Monday, and we are so excited.
And no one's shocked.
No one? I'm shocked.
Are you?
Yeah, she was supposed to take a musical break.
Oh, well, she's nominated for so many Grammys, but it's
That's
totally Taylor to be like, I'll show up and perform, but only in the beginning because I'm gonna be dancing the rest of the night.
She's actually nominated for 7 Grammys, which is insane. And she's gonna perform a song from her 1989 CD, and we don't know which song yet, but it's one that she hasn't performed on live TV yet.
Ooh,
right?
I wonder which one.
I know, power of deduction, we have to go through it.
And I bet it's going to be an epic performance because Taylor, like I said about Beyonce, always likes to do something different and better than she's done it before.
Yeah.
So if it's a song she did on tour, I have a feeling it'll be even better than it was on tour, which is hard to believe because that tour was awesome. So while Danielle and I go and recover from last night's shenanigans, if you guys watched the Super Bowl, what was your favorite part? Was it Gaga? Was it Beyonce nearly falling but slaying the not fall part of it? Was it the game? So many options.
So many options. We also want to know if you've ever played Duck Duck Goose with your friends in a park, anywhere. Is this something that we don't play that we should play?
Is Justin setting a trend here?
You guys
know the trend. We're way behind the Duck Duck Goose trend.
Let us know on Twitter or Instagram at Danielle Robe.
At Hey Aaron Robinson. Let's chat. Let's hang out. Also on Snapchat. I've been doing some crazy stuff on Snapchat.
You are so candid on there. It's amazing.
I need to reel it back in. Okay, guys, follow us. Let's chat about it, and we will see you back here tomorrow on the Daily Hollywood Rundown. Miley Cyrus joins The Voice, and those details are in that box on the left. And Justin Bieber is a new dad? Well, kind of, but not really. We've got the details in that box on the right.